Hey everyone, I am Professor Hatch, and this is I guess, the welcome to SSCI 3060 video. Um, Off the top of my head, before we start looking at the syllabus, I'm going to make this video as short as possible because I've made very long videos and I don't want to torture you in every video. In any case, off the top of my head, this is a hybrid class. Which means half of the class is online and the other half is meeting in person on campus, the main campus. It's in San Bernardino, once a week. Um, Depending which class you're in, we're either meeting at 10:30 or 1. Um, in any case, attendance is mandatory. Please do attend. Because it's a hybrid class, I'm going to have a very hard time giving anyone a passing grade if they miss more than half the classes. If you miss like more than a quarter of the classes, then you can still pass, but you'll have a penalty to your grade. Um, in any case, we'll look at all that in the syllabus, but mostly just welcome. And all right, I'm going to share my screen and we can start looking at the syllabus and whatever else right now. So let's find that. Okay. Welcome to my coyote. We don't need to look at this. So let's look at the syllabus first. This is, as I said, SSCI 3060. We meet on Fridays. You are either in section 67 or 57. If you are in section 67, then we are meeting at 10:30 a.m. on Fridays. And if you're in section 57, we're meeting at 1 p.m. on Fridays. These are very short classes, but as I said, attendance is mandatory. So by all means, please show up every single class meeting that you are able to. And we're meeting in room 211, which is on the second floor of the Social and Behavioral Sciences building. And my office is in the faculty offices building, which is just south of the Social and Behavioral Sciences building. It's room 134, which is first floor. And my office hours are between classes from 12 to 1 p.m. But also sometimes I'm just kind of haunting the Social and Behavioral Sciences building, or we can just talk after class or before class or whatever. All right, I'm not going to read the course description. I'm not even going to do that when we meet in person. Nor will I read the commitment to inclusion, diversity, and equity. These are important things. I'll let you read that for yourself. The required texts are Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates, The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander, and various class handouts. Let's look at those in a minute. Before you buy those texts, let's look at those in a minute. What are we going to do in this class? There's going to be 2 formal out of class essays, as well as a big ugly research paper. The research paper is worth half of your overall class grade. And then there's a whole bunch of smaller assignments, which all count toward class participation. Here's the grading breakdown again. Research paper, 50%, written assignments, 25, class participation, 25, and there is 5% extra credit that you can earn. Standard breakdown for A minus, B plus, so on and so forth. This is Canvas is not the official grade book. That's an Excel spreadsheet on my desktop computer. And the reason for that is because Canvas does some things that I absolutely hate, and it can mislead students into thinking they have a different grade than they actually do. How do you do well in this class? Come to class every single chance that you are able to. Participate, and that is a variety of ways. I love a good conversation in the classroom, but if you are, an introvert, or if the thought of talking in front of a group of people terrifies you, then you can do these other class participation assignments as well. Hopefully, the class will be a welcoming enough environment that you will feel comfortable talking. And then turn your assignments in on time. There's a 1 week grace period for all assignments. Well, almost all assignments. The peer review assignments don't have a grace period, and nor does the research paper, because that's due on the last day of the semester. So turn all your assignments in on time, but for most assignments, there is a 1 week grace period. We can talk about that more in class. I value providing a safe and respectful environment. Basically, we all need to agree to be professional, academic, and respectful, even when we disagree. I have had plenty of students who have disagreed with me, and I have disagreed with them. And in every single case, we were able to have civil conversations. And I've always really loved that about this class and the students in it. What do I expect from you? Academic integrity, no plagiarism. That's BS, and you'll fail the class and get a 0 on that assignment. And I'll report you to the school because I'm required to. It's not just to be a vindictive dick, but I am required to do that. And, it's just easy. Don't use Chat GPT. You could use Chat GPT as long as you know what? This is getting long already. We'll talk about this in class. If you feel the need to use Chat GPT, all I'm saying is your essay had better not get detected by plagiarism software, and also it had better follow essay structure. If you use Chat GPT and those two things are true, then great. I would rather you write everything yourself, but whatever. Your best effort. Everyone's got different strengths, and you don't have to be a great writer in order to pass this class with an A. You just have to show improvement over the course of 16 weeks. Consistent attendance, as I've already said. Class attendance is mandatory. If you attend class, you receive points. If you don't, you don't. Um, if something really important happens, and I mean like a family emergency as opposed to family drama does not, that's not a reason to miss class. But a family emergency is, so just let me know, see professional communication below. Let me know, and then I'll excuse the absence. And here it says 25% or more of our class sessions. If you miss those, your overall grade drops one full letter grade. So if you have a 99 in the class, you'll get an 89, right? If you miss 50% or more of our class sessions, then it's just a fail. I can't ethically give you a passing grade if you miss that much class. Here under professional communication, I know if you just can't make the class one day, you don't need to tell me. If it's going to be a thing where you can't make it to class several times because of some ongoing outside condition, like a surgery, or I don't know, a sick parent and you're stuck babysitting your sister, or whatever that situation is, just let me know. If I don't hear from you, then your absences go unexcused. If I do hear from you, then I will work with you. But you need to let me know. You don't have to tell me the details of what's going on. That's your business and not mine. But, you know, just tell me that something's going on and that'll be enough. Blah, blah, blah. My office hours are on Friday. I need to update this. They are from 12 to 1 p.m. Um, if you have special needs of any kind, there's the phone number for SSD. They will take your information and send me notification. I will obviously accommodate you. There's a list of student services here at this link. Please click it. Check that out. There might be something there that you actually could make use of. You never know. And then here's some information about the CSBS Writing Lab, um, College of Social and Behavioral Sciences Writing Lab. And there are other writing labs throughout the school. Feel free to take advantage of those too. And then finally, at the bottom of the syllabus is every single assignment you'll be doing this semester. These are all their due dates. As you can see, like the 23rd, there's quite a lot going on there. Sometimes you've only got a couple things to do. So sometimes apparently you've only got one thing to do. Is that real? I guess that is. Anyway, and here's another one. So yeah, this is pretty much everything I needed to say about the syllabus. I gotta fix that. Okay, and then I want to just point out if you go to your Canvas dashboard, your classes will be listed here. This is the class I'm working with at the moment. And this is the home page. The top 3 most recent announcements will be up here at the top of the page. And these are just, I don't know, some things I consider important enough to share with you guys. Mostly over to the left is the link for your syllabus, the modules, which you are going to want to check out every single week. And then do we need discussions there? We don't. I'll remove that. Um, and then your grades. If you click on grades, you'll be able to see what's going on there. And the rest of this, let's just check out modules real quick. I've got the entire semester published with the exception of week 1 and this module here, which I am finishing up. We have, like, oh gosh, 16, 17, 18 modules. One of them is for finals week. One of them is for spring break, which there's literally, nothing due. Uh, in any case, these are all published, but they are locked. If you look down here, week 2 will unlock on January 20th at midnight. So as soon as midnight hits on the 20th, which is Sunday night, Monday morning, then this module will unlock and you'll be able to look at it. Each week, let's go back to week 2. Each week has a weekly overview. The week 2 overview, let's look at that real quick. It's literally just me saying, like, this is what you need to read this week. These are the assignments you need to do this week. Reminders about the reading responses, which I'll let you read. Each week has its weekly overview, but also the assignments that are due every single week are listed here in the module itself as well. And some of them aren't always due that week. You've got the extra credit here for the Cornell West and Ta-Nehisi Coates extra credit. Those aren't even due for like a month, but I'm giving you a month to work on them, so they're going to be in every module leading up to, oh gosh, whatever the 23rd is, week 6. So please, by all means, look at the overview every single week. This is where I lay out everything you need to do for every week. I always get questions like, what am I supposed to be doing this week? And it's like, please read the overview. And then if you have questions, let me know and I'll happily answer. Speaking of which, Remind. This is a texting app. Many of you are very likely familiar with it. I'm asking that you join Remind if you haven't, well, even if you're on Remind. If you're not on Remind, get Remind. And if you are on Remind, join my class. And it's the easiest 20 points of extra credit. Just do that before the end of week 2, please. Remind is how I communicate with you 90% of the time. So if you're not receiving messages because you're not on there, I asked you in week 1 to join up. So that's going to be on you. But yeah, please do this. It's also the fastest way to get a reply from me during the week. I won't elaborate on that. I'll elaborate on that in class maybe. Anyway, all right, the overviews. And then there's the week 1 overview, which is right here. And video goes here is literally the video you are watching right now. Not a whole lot going on. This first week is like literally 3 days, but I want you, more than anything else, I want you to read the basic essay structure page. I've also got a page called Structured Writing from an Outline. These are videos. There's a massive video down here that's over 2 hours long that I made of me writing an essay from scratch. No one wants to watch a 2-hour video of some dude writing an essay, but I broke the video down into smaller parts that are a lot more palatable. And they are really worthwhile. Really worthwhile. I promise you, you're going to benefit if you watch those. If you don't, whatever, but you will benefit if you do watch them. The basic essay structure page, you just have to read. Even if you've got essay writing down, just go over it. If this is a refresher, this is the page I need to still edit. So what you're looking at right now is not what you're going to be looking at by the time you have watched this video. But basic essay structure, every essay you write for me this semester, 30% of your grade on that essay is essay structure and organization. Essay structure is the thing I want you to remember long after you've forgotten my name, long after you've forgotten what books you read this semester. I want you to be able to remember how an essay is structured so that it is coherent and organized. And even if you think you're done writing essays when you graduate, the vast majority of you, that is not going to be true, especially those of you who are proposing to go to work in an office somewhere, whether it's for the county or a private agency. You're going to have to write cover letters to get those jobs. And there may be writing requirements as part of the job that you're applying for, depending on what it is. essay structure is, I don't know, crucial. Sacred. Sacred's a big word, but I'll defend it. I'll stand by that. Feel free to ask me to defend it in the first day of class if you're watching this before. All right. That's really everything. Week one overview, please, for the love of God, read the basic essay structure page. And then please, for the love of God, read all of the weekly overviews for every week in the module section. Again, over here on the left, modules, whatever week is currently active, I've got them all labeled with dates so you'll know. And read the overview. And then if you have questions after reading the overview, text me on Remind with any questions. Okay, that was a lot. I apologize. I don't know if this is going to be like 20 minutes long or not. Hopefully not. I'll see you in class on Friday. And if you don't make it to class for the first week, I'll see you in class next Friday, right? Because attendance is mandatory. All right, I'm going to stop talking now. Bye.